controls the majority of seats in Ghana's parliament. He was called to the bar as barrister and solicitor of the Supreme Court of Ghana in 1982 and engaged in private legal practice between 1983 and 1993. He later established a law firm in 1994 called the Law Trust. Right Honorable Speaker entered the University of Ghana in 1977 and graduated in 1980 with a Bachelor of Arts degree in Law and English. He proceeded to the Ghana School of Law in Accra, where he was called to the bar and became a solicitor and advocate of the Supreme Court of Ghana. Honorable Babin later earned a postgraduate certificate on privatization of public utilities at the Eastern and Southern African Management Institute, Tanzania, in the year 1999. He also has an executive master's in governance and leadership from the Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration, JIMPA. Right Honorable Bagbin entered Parliament on the ticket of the National Democratic Congress in 1993. He won 7 consecutive parliamentary elections. He was Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker decided not to contest as a member of Parliament at the end of his term of the 7th Parliament of the 4th Republic in the year 2021. He was elected Speaker of Parliament of the 8th Parliament of the 4th Republic of Ghana. Within these years, spanning some 28 good years, Honorable Alban Kingsford Babin served on various parliamentary committees and chaired several of them. He served as the minority leader from January 2001, a position he held for 8 good years until he transitioned to the majority leader and leader of government business in the year 2009. Honorable Bagbin again served as the Minister of Water Resources, Works and Housing, and later the Minister of Health between 2010 and 2013. In 2014, he returned to the House as the majority leader and leader of government business for the second time. He was elected the second Deputy Speaker in January 2017 for the duration of the 7th Parliament. He was a member of the task force responsible for the President of Ghana's priority project in health, education, and transport from 2013 to 2017, famously referred to by Ghanaians as the 3 wise men. Right Honorable Speaker also served and continues to serve on several boards and international organizations. This includes, currently is the chairman of the Parliamentary Service Board of the 8th Parliament of the 4th Republic of Ghana that dissolved today. He was a member of the Parliamentary Service Board for the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th Parliament, and he was also in attendance as a member of the Parliamentary Service Board for the 7th Parliament of the 4th Republic of Ghana. He was a member of the African, Caribbean, Pacific, and European Union Joint Parliamentary Assembly, the ACPEU, at Belgium between 2013 and 2015. He was again a member of the International Council for Parliamentarians for Global Action. He is again the founding member, Global Organization for Parliamentarians Against Corruption, GOPAC, between 2004 and 2014. He was a member of Parliamentarians for Global Action, again between 1994 to 2017. He was the Vice President of CPA between 2021 to 2022. Currently, the President, Conference of Speakers, and President of African Legislatures. He's a member, International Advisory Council for Global Governance in Washington, and a member of the International Council for Political Renewal, again in the United States, Washington. For his outstanding leadership and lifetime of dedication to public service, both in Ghana and abroad, Speaker Babin was awarded Doctor of Law honoris causa, LLD, by the University of Professional Studies, UPSA, in the year 2017. Right Honorable Speaker has won a significant number of international and domestic awards. He's a strong advocate for gender and social inclusion, women's rights and empowerment, and equitable representation in Parliament in all decision-making across the country and globally. He's also noted for his principled, courageous, firm, decisive, and resolute personality. Right Honorable Bagbin is a man of high integrity in reforms and the welfare of members and the parliamentary service during his first term as Speaker. In addition, first Speaker of this House to demystify Parliament by taking the institution to the doorsteps of the people of Ghana. He is married with 2 kids. I so move. Thank you.
Any seconder? Honourable Minority Leader.
Chairman, it is my distinct honor to rise to second this motion ably moved by my respected colleague, Dr. Kesil Atoba Fosu. But before I second this motion, before I second this motion, under the rules of this House, which secondment requires that there should be no need for remarks or debate, I shall address some preliminary matters. Before, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Chairman, this House is an independent constitutional body. The mandate given to us to elect a Speaker is engraved in the provisions of the Constitution, in particular, Article 95 of the Constitution. The Speaker he hasn't called me.
Mr. Chairman, your guidance will be needed in this matter. This is my 4th term in this House. And this is the first time in the history of this Parliament. Our standing orders are very clear. When you rise to second a motion, there must be no remark, no debate. What the minority leader, who has not told us if it is now spiritually okay for him to sit in the minority leader's chair. I don't know what his spiritual advisors are telling him now. He cannot be violently violating our standing orders with such impunity. We cannot accept it. So, Mr. Chairman, please, we invite you to ensure that this solemn occasion proceeds with respect for our Constitution and the standing orders of the House. If you have some, you call it preliminary remarks, you can do that out of the confines of the motion and secondment. You are minority leader. You are well within your right to make your preliminary remarks after. You cannot be violating our standing orders. Please, let's be careful the precedent we set. This is so bizarre. It's never been seen in this House. So, respected minority leader, please. And, Chair, I'm getting the impression that the clerk is allowing the minority leader to dictate the pace. Please, let's see your authority.
Honorable members, thank you very much. The Honorable Minority Leader indicated that he is aware of the rules of engagement regarding seconding the motion nominating the Speaker. That should be without debate or remarks. And I believe the Honorable Minority Leader will do exactly so. Honorable Minority Leader, you may proceed without debate or remarks. Honorable Minority Leader, you have the floor. Please proceed.
Mr. Speaker, I do not want to take issues with my respected colleague, Honorable Ablakwa. I will always want to respect his views. But I love debates. And I would want us to go into the issues. I kept quiet. You are impatient. I kept quiet for you. Let's have some decorum. Mr. Chairman, my practice at the bar is always a guide for me. I said I have a preliminary matter to raise. In law, Mr. Blakwa, you pay attention. This is a matter of law. This is a matter of law. This is a matter of law. Law, pay attention. When Mr. Chairman, I said I have a preliminary matter, I meant to say that I had to deal with the preliminary matter before I get to the stage of seconding the motion. And that is allowed. Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman, this house is a house of rules and procedures. Mr. Chairman, before I proceed, let me put on record that the minority leader is a distinguished lawyer of repute. And indeed, Mr. Chairman, I will refer the House to the rules of this House, and specifically to Order 8, Rule 4. And Mr. Chairman did refer to it, which reads, with your permission, and I quote, that a member-elect addressing the clerk shall propose a person to the House as the Speaker of Parliament and shall move that the person, quote, do take the chair of this House as Speaker, end quote, which motion shall be seconded without debate or remarks, end quote. Mr. Chairman, my colleague, brother, and friend, the Honorable Okujeto Ablakwa, made the point rightly that in seconding the motion for somebody to take the chair one is not entitled to make remarks or debate. But Mr. Chairman, we all heard the venerable, distinguished, astute lawyer, minority leader, Honorable Afenyo Makin, loud and clear. Mr. Chairman, he said, and I quote him, before I second the motion, and end quote, before I second the motion. Mr. Chairman, he had not seconded the motion. And he did go a step further, Mr. Chairman, he did go a step further to say, before I second the motion, I would like to make some preliminary points. And so, Mr. Chairman, I will pardon my friend and brother, the Honorable Kujeto Ablakwa. He is not a lawyer. And therefore, by a basic rule, Mr. Chairman, by a basic rule or canon of interpretation, even a lay person will appreciate that the distinguished minority leader is yet to second the motion, and therefore he's entitled to make the preliminary points he sought to make. So let the minority leader make those points.
Thank you very much. Thank you, honorable members. Thank you, honorable members. Honorable members. Honorable members, we shall proceed with seconding of the motion. And honorable minority leader, please proceed. Brevity is the rules of the game.
Mr. Chairman,
Roxy, sit down.
Mr. Chairman, to rise to second a motion is a voluntary act. If he's not interested in seconding the motion, he should sit down. I rise to second the motion. The motion is therefore seconded. Thank you very much.
No. Which one? You are not sure. You are not sure. What has been said? You don't know what you're talking about. Mr. Chairman.
Honorable members, minority leader, just a minute. Would you kindly resume your seat, minority leader? Minority leader, I'll give you the floor. All right. Honorable members. Honorable members. Honorable members. Honorable members. Honorable members. The honorable minority leader was on the floor before the other honorable member interjected. The rules of the House. Honorable members. Honorable minority leader. Honorable minority leader, please continue with the seconding of the motion.
Mr.
Please
Chairman,
second the motion. Please second the motion.
Mr. Chairman, our Constitution, Article 95, provides that there shall be a Speaker who shall be elected by members of Parliament from among persons who are members of Parliament or who are qualified to be elected as members of Parliament. Mr. Chairman, I have in my hand a statement issued by the office of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, titled President-elect Mandate NDC Parliamentary Leadership to nominate Right Honorable ASK Bagbin as Speaker of 9th Parliament. It reads, the President-elect, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, has, in consultation with the National Executive and Parliamentary Leadership of National Democratic Congress, mandated the nomination
Mr. Chairman,
of the Right Honorable Abansuman Kingsford Babi as Speaker of the 9th Parliament of the 4th Republic. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Chairman, this letter is signed by Mr. Felix Ofosu, Kwachi Ofosu, as Special Aide. Chairman, the preliminary issue I'm raising is to the effect that the nomination
Mr. Chairman,
only requires the consent
where from
of
that
the
letter?
person to be nominated.
Where from that letter? That
The
letter, where is it from?
situation where
It must not be tolerated.
that the
Where from that
executive
letter?
now directs that a
Where from that
member
letter?
should nominate would make this arm
This
of
is the
government
House of Records.
an
Where from that
appendage
letter?
of the executive. Mr. Chairman,
No, where from that
that
letter?
is the objection that I have. Having made that point,
Where from that letter?
I need, Mr. Chairman, to also draw your attention
You see, Sammy,
to the fact
you have been
that
vindicated.
in 2001,
Jethro,
7 January, when
Is
Right
this
Honorable
seconding the
himself,
motion?
as minority
What
leader,
is doing?
was seconding the motion ably moved by J.H. Mensah for consideration of Alajete as a speaker. These were his observations, and I read from column 4 of the Hansard of 7 January 2001. I quote, ASK Bagwin, NDC, Nadole North, as he then was. He says, Mr. Chairman, I rise to second the motion urging this House to accept the nomination of Mr. Peter Alajete as Speaker of the 3rd Parliament of the 4th Republic. He goes on to say, Mr. Chairman, in doing so, however, I would want to register the displeasure of the minority side on how this issue has been handled. Mr. Chairman, it is part of the rules of democracy for us to be heard. I am not opposed to the motion, but my concerns must register for Hansard. And the man that we are proposing for the high office of Speaker himself has set a precedent where in seconding Alajete, the chair allowed him to raise his concerns. Let us tolerate each other. I am here with his own records. Mr. Chair, my contention basically is that in view of the improper consultation, from the majority side in this matter, and in view of the fact that, Mr. Speaker, the executive in a public statement is directing the honorable majority leader to nominate a person. I hold the view that
Honorable minority leader.
No, I have to come in.
Jethro, there is no any executive.
Honorable minority leader. Honorable minority leader. Honorable minority leader.
There is no any executive.
Honorable minority
Which
leader.
executive?
Honorable minority leader.
There is no executive.
Recognize honorable members' intents. But let me make a point. Honorable minority, I am the chair of these proceedings. Let me make my point. Honorable minority leader, there are extraneous matters which I believe should not be part of this process. You were to second the motion. The other information you were tendering, the other information you were providing is not an information which is before this House. It is not part of the process for consideration for nomination of the Speaker. So, in seconding the motion, these matters ought not to have been brought to the floor of the House. Let me make that point. In doing so, I recognize Honorable Muntaka. Please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The Chair, ordinarily I would not have reason to speak, but because we have rules and you have a leader grossly abusing it, I need to draw his attention. Aside Order 7, I want to refer the minority leader to our standing orders 11510. And in 11510, it says, and I read, under rules of debate, and I read, a member seconding the motion or an amendment shall state, Mr. or Madam Speaker, I beg to second the motion or amendment, except that this may be without limiting the right of the member to speak later at a later stage within the debate. Most importantly, Mr. Chair, 11, it says, a mover of a motion or amendment may speak in support of the motion, but subject to these orders, no further, and that's where the emphasis is, no further debate is allowed until the motion or amendment has been seconded. So while you are saying, yes, it's within your right as a member, and even when you go to Order 8, after seconding and the motion is taken, before the Speaker is called to take the chair, the standing order allows a member to get up and make other comments before that chair. So all we are saying is that in what you are doing, you are abusing the rules. You can second. The motion.
Honorable Minority Leader, you will second the motion. You will not proceed on any other matter apart from seconding the motion. So long as I remain the chair of these proceedings, you will not do any other thing apart from seconding the motion. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman, I have heard Honorable Muntaka. I disagree with him, but I'll reserve that for another day. Mr. Chairman, with the greatest respect to you, Mr. Chairman, with the greatest respect to you, a preliminary matter is a preliminary matter. Having raised them, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Chairman, having raised them, I shall proceed, therefore, to second the motion moved by my legislator colleague.
All right. The motion for the nomination for consideration for election to the office of the Speaker has been moved and ably seconded. Earlier, I drew attention to the relevant provisions of the standing orders, which requires a consent letter from the person nominated. Let me indicate, I have in my hand a consent letter addressed to the Clerk to Parliament, Parliament House Accra. Attention, Mr. Ebenezer Ahuma Jetro. Written consent to be nominated as the Speaker. Pursuant to Order 7.2 of the Standing Orders of Parliament, I hereby consent to be nominated to be elected as the Speaker of the 9th Parliament of the 4th Republic. Your cooperation is highly solicited. Signed, Right Honorable Aban Sumana Kingsford Bagby. So we have the consent letter. Having secured the consent letter, it is appropriately tabled. It is appropriately tabled. Yes, together Yes, together with all. Yes. All right. Thank you very much, honorable members. At this time, I want to find out, is there any other nomination? No. All right.
Mr. Chairman, in response to your question,
To order 7.2.
our side
the standing orders of Parliament
has no
I hereby
other
consent
nomination.
to be nominated to be
Just for the record,
elected as
we
the
do
Speaker
not
of
have
the ninth
any
Parliament
other.
of the Fourth
Why are you
Republic.
scared?
Your
You think we
cooperation
want to
is
pull a
highly
fast one on you?
solicited.
Why are you scared? Mr.
Right,
Speaker, why are they
Honorable
scared?
Alban.
We are not pulling a fast one on you. We will not. Are you sure you don't have any other nomination yourself? Mr. Chairman, I want to find out from our side. Mr. Chairman, have patience for the process. Our side, the MPP minority, has no other nomination. But we want to find out from the backbench whether they have any other nomination. They should tell us. Whether they are only relying on the president-elect's nomination or they have another one, they should let us know.
There be no other nomination. I hereby duly declare Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagby as having been elected Honorable members, we will continue with proceedings. Very humbly resume your seats. Now, we will invite the sponsors to conduct Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagby to the chamber. As Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagby is being conducted into the House, I shall invite the Chief Justice, Her Ladyship Justice Tokonu, to proceed to the days for the administration of oath. To proceed to the days for the administration of oath.
Enti Emrashebedwafie dwumadi na koso ne edom kuma no etwe ne tenten pa se Dr. Kessler to Forsen awoye kanini edadom kese na no ena pani eye ora Ebenezer Ahuma Jetro ejina mu yese tumi ade ama no ene no ono acting clerk Emrashebedwafie ho no momom pe obi a obeye chiame Emrashebedwafie kasamafo ene se Dr. Kessler to Forsen chiremu so ye ni obia na de wono aye yen 8th Parliament no ye speaker no ho Yera Bagben enti wono anye de na besan se papa yi ɔwɔ yere wɔ mma mmienu wakyerɛ adeɛ wayɛ lawyer nim ama wɔbie law firm koraa ɛnom ne ade keka ne ho ne biography biodata n'asefoɔ wɔde to hɔ nti no wɔno a ne yɛde ne ɛkɔ wayɛ mmarahyɛbadwani mpɛnson a ɔyɛ sɛ wɔn nkɔ bie mu ne ɔbobɔbɔ ne nyinaa so asoɛ ahodoɔ a panin ada nti wɔn deɛ ɔno a na ɔyɛ sɛ yoo dɔm kɛseɛ meda mo ase ɛwɔ sɛ obi fo asoɔ na no nso no bɛfiri dɔm kumaa no afam ɛne na ɛwɔ sɛ kani ɔda dɔm kumaa no ɛbɛsom nkyɛ sɛ nka tietia yoo mefo asoɔ nanso no ankɔba ne saa Bia Alexander afɛnwoma kem wɔde to ha na ɔde afa ha na ɔde asen ha na okugya to aba mu kakra na pani a wɔhwɛ akyire sɛ odabi ɛwɔ sɛ obi second nti no wa second no obi ate asim sɛ wɔn second a ɛno kora na ɛhwan aboa muntaka dabi o no ta akyire wɔ kaa sɛ wɔn second ama second no dafia makpɔ ɛsɛ kanni ɔda dɔm kuma no ntumi second ne mira ma second yɛnto aso ɔsi dabi yɛnyɛ ne saa na muntaka bam na nso abɛkyerɛkyerɛ na adwen kakra na papa yi jetra samba sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ dɔm kuma ɛna ɛfo asoɔ nti agya bo Alexander afɛnwoma ken asɛkɛnde na ɔsɛ ayo ɛne baabi aduri deɛ akwankɔgyafoɔ no nkɔhyia yɛra bagben na ɔmo nya ne kwan fa ne mmara na afei baabi aduru ne nso no Chief Justice na ne ɔbɛte akyerɛ ante araba ɛna jetro so bɔ tɔkɔnu no ɛsɛ ɔsoɔ sɛ na wɔmmɛtoa so enti yɛnkɔhwɛ hɔ nom nso no
Chief Justice Ebebram na Yira Babin Swabum na Wabeswin and I said Nafi, what the song for the most trying so much. Hey,
Kwame A plus. Hey, they are turning so. You Kwame A plus. You. You know, I can so make or side bay. Hey. Chairman General. Oh yes, Chairman General about that. I obey all la uses here. Okay. It's a baby one. Baby Kwame. I said we ought to sroop this service. Who's that? Hey, the balloon swabber. First time as who's a minute. Come and share with your people from here. You share with your theatre. You're calling Panimu. And Timpani for the very catching the moon. Sana. Waiting for you to come. First time as in the bush room. John say, well, any papa na free man can jam na ko be share fight so no so ye yiwe ani papa free mo we yim yes I don't know it's a guso twen say Yira Babin never inside Chief Justice almost sorry it's wanya afade na na no e ba ye no kanini odadom kuma no ene dom kese anso
Our members may resume their seats. You may resume your seats. I shall now invite Her Ladyship, the Chief Justice, to administer the oath of allegiance and the oath of office of the Speaker to the Speaker-elect. Your Ladyship, the Chief Justice, may proceed to the days for the administration of the oath. One microphone. Okay, that's fine.
We will start with the oath. Honorable Speaker, we will start with the oath of allegiance. Do kindly say after me.
I, Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagui,
Do in the name of the Almighty God swear
do in the name of the Almighty God swear
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Republic of Ghana
to the Republic of Ghana
as by law established,
as by law established,
that I will uphold the sovereignty
that I will uphold the sovereignty
and integrity of Ghana,
and integrity of Ghana,
and that I will preserve,
and that I will preserve,
protect,
and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the Republic of Ghana.
of the Republic of Ghana.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Now we will have the Speaker's oath. I,
Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagui,
do in the name of the Almighty God swear
do in the name of the Almighty God swear
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Republic of Ghana
to the Republic of Ghana
as by law established,
as by law established,
that I will uphold the integrity
that I will uphold the integrity
of the Republic of Ghana,
of the Republic of Ghana,
that I will faithfully
that I will faithfully
and conscientiously
and conscientiously
discharge my duties
as Speaker of Parliament,
and that I will uphold, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana,
the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana,
and that I will do right to all manner of persons in accordance with the Constitution of Ghana and the laws and conventions of Parliament without fear or favor, affection or ill will. So help me God.
So help me God.
Ayiko. Yes.
on screen.
I need to come formally.
And after that,
Yep, 93, basically 2001. So a long-serving speaker. What or called 2 terms. Na if we want no, and yera Peter la jete ebaye, 2001.
Yes.
Kosi 2005. Yes, a 1 term. By sister by no, and I know so no.
Anya by sister cry.
It was why 2000 and almost a son, or more one to us should be. And the Akoban is an say 2005 from the sister Yemono, Omode, Yera Ebenezer, Bejna Sechi Hughes.
Yes.
And a best son or Besha night or no so no 2005, could see 2009.
Yes.
And Yera Sechi Hughes. And so a year speaker, a woman or day as soon as 4th Republic no emo. And see a year Francis and no no so no or no 4th Republic no. But on a year longest 7 a womb.
On a 4th Republic no. First and second. First and second Parliament.
Okay. And see Kasa. And see we are near bet to us. And ye trinkwanwana or man no say I say it is finished. Thank you, sir. Tibia we afeni ye no speaker tade no.
It no bisa say na de na yi ni wa here.
Oh that be the first say na say from mantem for fade no na me kan na me ka say we dey ba. O de we ba beji we no nto de ba beji kwa robe no agu ni suit ne so. Eti one is yes speaker ho. Eti na ya drew yera Ebenezer Bejna Sechi Hughes. One no year 2005 ekosi 2009. And Sisanye ba mu Emma Mame Joyce Adeline Bamford Ado ebaye. So no so no oba odi kan a obeye speaker.
Sure.
Na se fi okroba bia ma bi. Madam Speaker bia ma bi. Free abra Mame Joyce Adeline Bamford Ado. A no ye oba odi kan be speaker no oba bia ma bi. And also year 2009 ekosi 2013.
Sure.
And ne die see and yera Edward Do Ajaho ebaye.
Yeah.
It's in 2013 called 2017.
Sure.
And no so no the speaker Jumano see Emma Professor Aaron Michael Quay ebaye 2017.
As a speaker.
Kasawa and a yenti na or the tapurina boho.
Declaration.
Right Honorable Speaker delivers acceptance speech. Honorable members, proceed to deliver my acceptance speech. Your Ladyship, the Chief Justice, Justice Mrs. Gertrude Araba Isaba Saki Tokunu, Honorable Members of Parliament elect, Your Excellencies, Speakers, and Presidents of legislatures present. I'm aware we have a number of them with us today. Your Excellencies, members of the diplomatic corps present, our most revered spiritual and traditional leaders of the country, chairmen and executives of political parties present, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great humility that I accept the high and privileged office of the Speaker of the 9th Parliament of the 4th Republic of Ghana, having had the same honor to be Speaker of the 8th Parliament. I am grateful to the Almighty God for His grace and mercies for me to achieve this rare feat. To Him be all the praise and honor. Honorable members of Parliament-elect, I am very grateful for the privilege and confidence you have reposed in me to be Speaker and to head this honorable House once more. I also express my gratitude to the President-elect, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, for the trust and confidence in me and my leadership of the House, and for recommending my candidature in consultation with the leadership of the great National Democratic Congress to be elected Speaker of this Parliament. I came to the Speaker of the 8th Parliament with my experience as the longest legislator of the House. I now come to the 9th Parliament with just not that background, but now with the experience of 4 years of speakership of a very difficult hung parliament. I promise to bring all these experiences to bear in guiding this House to perform its mandate with efficiency, diligence, and above all, with a sense of being the bulwark of democracy in Ghana. To the good people of Ghana who continue to hope for a better Ghana, I urge you to support your parliament and be interested and engaged with the work of parliament. As the standard orders of parliament direct, after we have performed this duty of electing me as the Speaker of Parliament, I will have the singular honor and duty to also proceed to perform the other duties imposed to swear in the members elect and proceed to supervise the election of 2 deputy speakers of the House. Once again, I am very grateful for this great honor. I thank you so much. Honorable members, we now proceed to item 6 on the order paper, taking of oaths.
Enti na say speaker eswaye wie wabeye speaker no ya hye na atade na wie wagye atum adase ada panifuo tete John Dramani Mahama kro onya ne mu arehye musan e ka kire dom kese ne say wono an wo monsan fa ne nko wadase awie akire ne krado a waye say opesom nti se bebi aduru no I was item 6 yes no na order paper ne so ti no yese obehwe na mrahye no nso no wama omo so esai ti no yakofa nkrata na se Bible ne ne ubia wo pe no chechema wo mo ene eho niema ekoso ene eho niema hodo ekoso
twɛn sɛ yɛbɛkyehyɛ ma mu nyinaa wie na afei speaker of parliament ambiaa ma ne deɛ so yɛne ɔka no so aka de n'akyi na ɔbɔ din na de ahyɛ hɔ during the almighty no swear na ne yɛasoɛ ne nyinaa kama na afei dwumadi nka nyinaa to ase sɛ wohwɛ ebi di cross
ebi je cross ebi je Bible sɛ na speaker de cross ɛyɛ ne deɛ but o pɛ sɛ wo join a Facebook ago 96.9 yɛdam ɛna yɛn YouTube channel ne nso ago FM GH ɛno nso dɛm kama wobɛnya bibia live ne sɛ ne nneɛma ɛkɔ so wɔ hɔ ne nyinaa wobɛnya ne live nso
yɛdu hɔ a na ebisa sɛ wopɛ twerɛ kronkron anaasɛ wopɛ cross na wayi deɛ wopɛ na ɛno na wode bɛdi dwuma no de mesuae bia ɛtumi ɛka nti ɛgu sɛ ɔtwɛn sɛ yɛbɛkyekyɛ mɔ na wie na speaker adi wɔ n'anim na ɔmɔsuae na after that no ɛka mɛkɔ sɛ dwumadi titiri mmienu a ɛwɔ hɔ ɛyɛ abato mmienu a ɛbɛkɔ so ɛyɛ
kasamafo abedi akyire
no deɛ ɛdi kan ɛne deɛ ɔtɔ so mmienu ɛmɔ abatoɔ no ɛna ɛdi hɔ ebia no so ɛbɛkɔ ntɛm saa ɛde ama because who speaker deɛ ankasa yɛkɔ ntɛm paa ɛsiane sɛ ɔno nko ara ne gyina yɛ nti no ɛnyɛ afei no a yɛkɔtoo so aba obi kɔfa ballot paper akɔwe bia nti yɛhwɛ sɛneɛ second ɛne first no ɛnso ɛbɛkɔ bɛsɛ me no kɛsɛ deɛ ɛgu so a watwe mu na yɛhwɛ ahemfo ahodoɔ asɔfoɔ ahodoɔ ɛne adehyia ahodoɔ akɔpie mu ɔmmarahyɛ bidwafie ɛkɔta akyiri a wotumi sɛ ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa koraa nti ha nna deɛ wobisa no wɔ ha nna deɛ wobisa no ɔmmarahyɛ bidwane ɔyere anaa wokunu ba a ɔbɛtena ha ɔntwɛn wo ha yɛwia no
yɛnnuanom nso nie yɛnnuanom nso na ɛwɔ ha yi cameras no yɛ ho nneɛma
yes nti yɛgu so ti nkonnwa so 24 hour economy no yɛahyɛ aseɛ wɔ ha yɛahyɛ aseɛ nnɛ ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa koraa
ɛnafam ɛti yɛhwɛ sɛ obiara nsa bɛka ne Bible nea ɔno nso pɛ baakoro ɛtɛ akyerɛ deɛ
wosira meka kyerɛ sɛ doctor yɛ wɔ sɛ de twum ɔde ne makɔɛ boys mmienu bi ɔma yɛ afuro wɔ mu hɔ ne ma no wɔn
nti baabi ahohoɔ no ba wɔ mahyɛ badwa fie hɔ a yɛma ɔmɔ tena no
ɛho na mo te ahohoɔ a mo di mahyɛ badwafoɔ no akyi kɔɛ nyinaa hɔ na mo te ntimi sɛ ɔyere ne ma kakra ɔkunu ne ma kakra yɛkɔbɔ akyi dɔm ama bia so timi ɛkama nti mahyɛ badwa fie ayɛ fɛ
ɔfa nom ne ɔfa asefoɔ nom ne ade bi wɔ bi kakrakra
wɔsi sɛ yɛ mma
sɛ mo nyinaa bɛgya kwan bi
ɔmfa ma mfa bebree nkɔ saa
sɛ
obiara de bebree ba asɛ fa bɛyɛ ma ntɛm nti ayerɛ so ɛbɛn bɛyɛ mɛ
wɔ ha sɛ ne ba nni ha na ɔde ne wɔfa ase kɔ
sɛ ɔma ɔyere anaa woyi bi ni hɔ deɛ na ɔdi baako bi ahyɛ mu na
nti wɔne gu so
nti ɔmo gu so kyekyɛ na ɔmo akyekyɛ ɛyɛ ɔmo statement no bɛredi no ɔmo akyekyɛ so de ama ɔmo sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ abɛhwɛ so ɛnyɛ mewura firi bi na hɔn biara nti yɛkyekyɛ ne nyinaa de ama ɔmo speech na ɔmo bɛredi ne nyinaa aborɔfo no so ba bio
aborɔfo no so ba bi so ɔmo nyinaa so apply sɛ ɔmo bɛba ahwɛ yɛ Indian
yes kɛseɛ wei deɛ wotumi sɛ Indian
nti ɔmo nyinaa bɛyɛ mediafo a
abi ne prade aborɔfo no bi
ɛyɛ hyɛda nso invite Nema Trump ho nyina akọ invite.
Eno ye china enne anopa program.
Aha. Nti wo nyina so.
Enne ye anopa program na ebe koso no. And they send the kesi mu. Ntene de ye biem dankpan se dodo na bra.
Honorable members.
Akasimani mienu.
All members must be present to be sworn in. I notice a number of members have moved out of the chamber. And if you are not sworn in, you remain member-elect. Honorable members, before I swear you in, it's proper I draw your attention to the presence of some important dignitaries in the House. We have the spouse of the Chief Justice of us, Mr. Francis Tokonu, apart from my spouse, Madam Alice Adjoa Yunus. We also have His Excellency Adama Bitogo, President Assemblée nationale de Côte d'Ivoire. As you know, he's a very dear friend and brother of mine. You are most welcome. We also have the Right Honorable Nabekun, Speaker of the Liberian House of Representatives. We have His Excellency Fortune Zephaniah Cherubira, Speaker of the Pan-African Parliament. We have Honorable Ajaratu Traore Coulibaly, Second Deputy Speaker of the ECOWAS Parliament. We have the Chairman of the National Democratic Congress, Honorable Johnson Asiedu Nketia. He is ably supported by the General Secretary of the National Democratic Congress in the person of Honorable Fifi Fiavi Kweti. We have the Chairman of the Foreign Affairs Committee, Information, Broadcasting, Cultural Affairs, and Tourism Committee, and also the Vice Chairman of the Maritime Committee in the person of Senate Abraham Darius Dillon. I'm sure you can see the galaxy of our kings, our queens, our queen mothers in the public gallery. And I see your lovely, the term I use here is spouses of members of parliament. And those who actually lead us spiritually. We have a lot of religious leaders with us. So those of you who go quoting the holy books, whether the Holy Quran or the Holy Bible, please kindly take note and don't mislead when you are quoting. We have a number of the members of the diplomatic corps with us. On your behalf, I warmly welcome all of you. Now I can see that all members are present. Honorable members, members-elect actually, in accordance with Article 100 of the 1992 Constitution and Order 13.1 of the Standing Orders of Parliament, I shall proceed to administer the oaths to you, members-elect, and you may swear on the Bible, the crucifix, or the Holy Quran. Alternatively, a member-elect may make and subscribe to a solemn affirmation. May I now kindly request members-elect to rise in their seats. I intend to commence with the oath of allegiance. Honorable members-elect, you shall repeat after me. I do in the name of the Almighty God swear that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Republic of Ghana as by law established, that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of Ghana, and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. So help me God. We shall now proceed to the oath of a member of Parliament. And once again, you repeat after me. I, having been elected a member of Parliament, do in the name of the Almighty God swear that through faith and allegiance to the Republic of Ghana as by law established, that I will uphold, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution. And defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. And that I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge the duties of a member of Parliament. So help me God. Honorable members, you may now resume your seats. Honorable members, you may now resume your seats. Please resume your seats. Honorable members, resume your seats. Honorable members, before I congratulate all of you on the assumption of office as members of Parliament, it is important I remind you of the crucial role of political leadership in development. Honorable members, it is very important for you to keep uppermost in your mind the crucial role of political leadership in the process of national development. Society develops or fails to develop depending on the extent to which its political leadership is intelligent, creative, skillful, committed, and has the capacity to enlist support, induce loyalty, and to inspire confidence. Today, we are now the political leaders of Ghana. And this onerous responsibility rests with us. I know together we can do it. We have no alternative than to coalesce together to develop Ghana. With this, I thank you for your patience and attention. I will, on behalf of your constituents, the good people of Ghana, and our beloved Mother Ghana, congratulate you all for this achievement. I'm aware of what you went through before you got elected to this house. And I trust that you will not abuse the trust and confidence of the people. With this, honorable members, you are all to sign the oaths and submit the signed copies to the marshal. Please, you can do that now or later. Honorable members, happily, your new standing orders is in print, and you'll be giving copies soon. May I now have the guidance of the leadership of the House, whether there's any more item for us to take, or we should call it a ninth. Majority Leader and Leader of the House.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, may we please proceed to item 7. The House elect deputy speakers. Item 7. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable members, is that the sense of the House? We shall now proceed to item 6 to elect the 2 deputy speakers of the House. any nominations?
Right Honourable Speaker. Pursuant to Article 96 of the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana and the Standing Order 12 of this House, I hereby nominate Honourable Bernard Ahiafo for consideration by this August House as the first Deputy Speaker of this Parliament. Mr. Speaker, Honourable Ahiafo is a distinguished lawyer with 23 years of experience at the bar. He is currently an NDC Member of Parliament for Akachi South constituency. In the 8th Parliament, Mr. Speaker, he was a respected member, ranking member for Constitutional, Legal and Parliamentary Affairs Committee. Mr. Speaker, Honourable Ahiafo comes from Atijive in the Akachi South municipality in the Volta region. Mr. Speaker, Honourable Ahiafo was born on the 6th day of February 1973. So he is over 52 years today. Mr. Speaker, I so move.
Honourable members, any seconder?
Right Honourable Speaker, I rise to second the motion ably moved by Honourable Member of Adaklu, Honourable Kwame Abuja. I so move.
I hope, honourable members, honourable members, honourable members, I hope this time around there will be no theatrics, and so I'll proceed. Honourable members, the motion has been moved and seconded. I proceed to put the question. Honourable members, can you hear me? Honourable members, there being no other nomination, I proceed to declare Honourable Bernard Ahiafo, Member of Parliament for Akachi South constituency, duly elected as the first Deputy Speaker of the 9th Parliament of the 4th Republic. duly elected as the first Deputy Speaker of the 9th Parliament of the 4th Republic of Ghana. Honorable members, may we now proceed to the election of the second Deputy Speaker. Any nomination? Yes.
Speaker, I rise with respect to nominate Speaker, I rise to nominate the Honorable Andrew Esiama Amoako for the position of the second Deputy Speaker. Speaker, the Honorable Amoako Esiama is a respected surveyor, a lawyer, an educationist, and to top it up, a politician. In environmental law, degree in conflict, peace and security. He also holds a bachelor's degree in land economy and law. Speaker, the Honorable Esiama is proudly married with 5 children. All of us, most of us in this chamber can testify that in the 8th Parliament, the Honorable Esiama has played the role of deputizing you on many occasions, especially occasions where the House has come to some form of tension. He has dispensed his job and himself creditably. Speaker, let me also say that I have in my hands a letter of consent of the nominee. And so I shall rely on this, and without adding more, I so move. Speaker, I'm grateful.
Honorable members, any seconder?
Mr. Speaker, having regard to Article 96(1)(b) of the 1992 Constitution, noting the election of the first Deputy Speaker from the NDC party, I beg to second the motion. Thank you.
Yes. There being no other nomination, I proceed to declare Honorable Esiama Andrew Amoako, Member of Parliament for Formina constituency, duly elected as the second Deputy Speaker of the 9th Parliament of the 4th Republic of Ghana. Honorable members, honorable members, this is the first sitting of the first meeting of the 9th Parliament of the 4th Republic of Ghana. So I understand, but let it be known that it's unparliamentary to clap in plenary sessions of this House. You don't clap. You say, yeah, yeah. You have to control your emotions. It's a learning process, and so it's important I draw your attention. Let me now happily bring to your attention that the people who made me possible to get to these heights have come in their numbers from the beautiful constituency, the Nadolu-Kaleo constituency in the Upper West region. And so I have a number of my hardworking constituents at the public gallery. I think it's important you thank them on my behalf for what they've done for all these years. I'm extremely grateful to all of them. Now, with your kind indulgence, I will proceed to suspend the sitting of the House to 10 in the forenoon, when we shall all reconvene at the Independence Square for another important activity. Honorable members are expected to be seated by 9 in the forenoon. Proceedings will commence at 10 promptu. With this, the sitting honorable members, I've been given further information that in view of the numbers expected at the Independence Square, you are all urged to convene in the presence of Parliament, where there will be some buses to convey you to the venue, that is the Independence Square. And so you are expected to be here before the 9 in the forenoon. Please let's be time conscious in this matter. With this, I proceed to suspend the sitting, and that is the first sitting of the first meeting of the first session of the 9th Parliament of the 4th Republic of Ghana. The House and sitting is accordingly suspended.
That's what they're saying. Take everything. It's for you. The Bible, leave it. They'll collect the details. No, we are going to do it. We want to go to have one guy.
The House and sitting is accordingly suspended.
Eti na mrashibedwa fie ne akoso no speaker wieye no wo ma mrashibedwafo no ensusuaye woni wieye na yerato forcing ana na twin na dwen si so se speaker wadawroma yenko ne etoso nson ne so ai no abedi akirefo no yede ebeto wo so aba na omunyina afo aso na speaker say yo ene say ye ne den na dom kese no sorry dom kese na dom kese bra tell you wa hwi asam na bi beto pa eti dom kese no
yes
sorry yera Nelson Dafiamakpo and then your king kind of ten say speaker wadawroma yen no nipa person wo ye wa be di akire a odikan eye yera Bernard ahiafo na pani waware ewo mma owosuahunu bebre wonu kro yi emrahye bedwani a wogire ma adehye a ewo Akachi South abatuo mpeso aso nti no wadawroma sene ni timabo bio ne de wono ane nipa yese wo me wa be di akire a odikan ti owie ne sa na speaker say ane waka o nti de ne yeye no pena mame Patricia Apiaji ono ye kanini abedi akire odadom kuma na no deputy minority leader and also there say ne kasama for me obi ka say ne number Bernard ahia for din no kure nie yenso ye hunu no say ne modern bo city enti no yefuaso and speakers sir mama adwuma na ye mre ene say ne nhyehyɛ ne tie ne agya to na ya bedi akire odi kan ne say ye pe atade e de kɔhyɛ no ye de kwa robe ni bi egu ne de so kama eji ne tumu na afɛ wɔ se wɔ ne pɛ abedi akire a ɔtɔ so mienu ni ho na Bernard ahiafo so ni ho no ɔno bɛhwɛ akire ɛna ɛno no